Hi, my name's Ben with Russ Bassett. Let me give you a product demonstration today. Starting at our console itself, we use a single work surface dual lift system. So what that means is your work surface is going to move independently of the monitors. The benefit to having that setup is that when you get set in that ergonomic position, whether you're seated or standing, it's going to stay relevant to your position. You'll see here that we have the ability to control the work surface height itself at the work surface, and you're going to get your monitor adjustability independent of that. You're going to have your focal depth adjustment manually, about 8 inches in and out, as well as vertical height adjustment here with this button. Our dashboard itself is fully customizable. Some of the options we have set up right now are a gooseneck task light, provides a little bit more focus light for the individual working at the surface. It's controlled through a touch sensor here, on and off at the sensor itself, and you can also control the intensity of that light with the hold. Next to that, we have our ambient light switch. You can see here that we have the blue ambient light at below and above the work surface. That's going to be controlled with this dimmer switch here, all the way to off, at its brightest setting or anywhere in between. Following that, we have some USB keystone plugins, depending on what kind of setups you're using. Mice, keyboards, things like that. Individuals have the ability to plug in right at the work surface. Next to that, we have our PCS. That's our personal comfort system. That's going to be the heating and air systems that individuals use at the work surface here. Blue button is going to control our air. 2 desktop fans. We got one on the left, one on the right, each independently controllable of one another. Through a switch. Super easy to take care of. If something goes wrong, take it off at the work surface, it plugs back in, good to go. On the bottom side is where you'll have our heating elements. Similar to the cooling elements, there's going to be 2 dual output heating systems controlled through this power switch here. That power switch is going to turn both of these heating elements on. The idea being with these heating elements is one is typically going to be placed towards the torso, and you're going to have one aimed towards the feet. The benefit to that is you get the all-around heating exchange that we have. Similar to those fans, these are super easy to adjust in the field, on and off like so, independently controllable of one another, and through a motion sensor here as well. That motion sensor usually kicks on about 10 feet away, and then 10 minutes after no contact, that's going to kick these fans off so we're not just blowing heat into open space. Above that, we have our anti-collision bar. The benefit to that is coming down. It's going to reset if crash chair, knees, whatever it might be. We also have our patch bay, which you can see here. This is screwed in with these thumb screws. And what the patch bay allows is more permanent connections. So individuals who are going to bring in their own connection kits, it goes right through our brush grommet top here. It plugs in in this patch bay kit, and then you're able to work as needed. We have different setups for that. We got RJ45s, your USB 3.0s, fully customizable to what works best for you or what you need in the field. Back up at the top here, you can see this is where we're going to control the lighting elements on this uplit etched glass. You're going to have the ability to connect those through your service stations as well. And then we have the 110 outlet there on the dash also. You can also see here we have a couple different ways of getting getting speakers off the work surface to open up that real estate to the individuals working. We have the ability to adjust the Motorola's as well as Zetron and Motorola B1952s as well. This is our 84-inch console, and it's going to provide you the most real estate in the field for your monitors, tech configuration, and whatnot. So this is going to provide the most real estate. The structural walls of the console itself are where you're going to house a lot of the technology. We also have the ability to house technology in our PC cabinets here. These come with a slide-out shelf if needed. They're ventilated, lighted, whatever you need there in the field. We also have our tech pods. Super easy and replaceable. They come on and off through a magnet, rolls off the pad. Here's where your CPU would go, rolls back over the top. Personal storage, a couple different options there as well. We have different setups, box files, file box, whatever you need that works best for you in the field there. We also have the ability to do customized lockers, personal storage systems, mail slots, things like that for individuals to have a little bit more personalized space in the work surface itself.